Good morning. It's Thursday, December 21st, and as usual, we've gathered today to solve the New York Times crossword puzzle. Today's puzzle is constructed by David Steinberg, whose name we've seen here before in the byline. Yeah, not a whole lot to report this week. Been skiing, but there's not much snow, and definitely could use a little dose of winter. But it's the holidays, and town is crazy with crazies, and so I'm probably going to stay home today and avoid a bit of crowd. Maybe get some productive things done in my life. But hope your week's going well. Hope you have some fun Christmas plans or holiday plans or New Year's plans or whatever you celebrate. And I hope this Thursday puzzle treats us well. Let's find out. It's Thursday, so it could be tricky. Might get some unexpected surprises. I guess all surprises are unexpected, so without further ado, let's ado it. What do we got here? Q before Q. Uh, MNOP. Like, is it like just the alphabet? MNOP. Squirt. That could be like pop. I don't know. Organization with a top 10 list. Who's got a top 10 list? Like a PGA. Some fluffy slippers. Not sure what that is. The Good Dinosaur. I've never heard of the Good Dinosaur. Predators whose females are the main hunters. I feel like that might be orcas. Predators whose females. Lions. Right? Lions do a lot of fighting. That might be lions. Standout performance. Water under the drawbridge. I don't know what that is. High up. Like above. November or December event for Sagittarius. It's a B day. Just had my B day as a Sagittarius December guy. Transport in a way. Could be like tow. Put in a box. It's a ball. It's a ball. Like a cue ball? Like cue ball? Maybe. Hitting is apt. Irrigation structure is a dam, right? Messenger RNA. Teeny is probably we. Reefer and clipper are both types of ships. Let's see. Scarf down is to eat. A group known for playing mind games. That's probably Mensa. Bunch of smarty pantses. 62 down. Haven't got there yet. What is 62 down? A deep sea catch. We'll come back to that one. Not cool. Like nerdy. Could be like geeky also. Knives Out director Johnson. Is it? I want to say it's Ryan with an I. Ryan Johnson. Like a custard is eggy. A farmer's market booth is a kiosk. All pretty straightforward so far. I guess there's a couple like Ryan Johnson I might have got lucky with. Oh, and we do have some interesting theme stuff about to happen. Kitchen cabinet climbers. Are those like ants? Socket inserts. Go with the 2011 hit Party Rock Anthem. Party rocking in the house tonight. I think it's that one, right? But I don't know. Cook again in oil, like refry. Cooks as some kernels. Like, I mean, I want them to be pops, like pop kernel of corn, but no. Brown in strips. Well, that's got to be a comic book thing, right? Like, of Charlie Brown. I was thinking Encyclopedia Brown, but that obviously doesn't fit. And he was not in comic strips. Lead into season. Bet you can't do better. 2010 health law would be the Affordable Care Act. It's a hard walk is probably like it could be like a trek or a slog, a hike. Fanatical, like rabid, maybe. Latin love is amor. Sludge is like goop or something. Bird that flies with its neck outstretched. I don't know. Good as hell. It's a banger tune by Lizzo. Wild catch. Substitute for subs. Is that like a different word for sub sandwich? I'm thinking maybe it's like heroes or golly. What is this? Oh, this must be ahi tuna, right? Like Ricola yearly. I say, okay. Harshly is to do something. Squeeze together. Squeeze together. Feels like something's wrong in here. What iodine might do. Squirt. Let's see. So our themer is with 47 down, fail spectacularly. Fail spectacularly what the answers to the starred clues do. Expresses regret about. Of ski wear. I mean, obviously I'm a skier, and I mean, goggles is the thing that I'm seeing, but I don't think we have a rebus here. Bit of ski wear. Like a. What is this? A blank is an example of in tile. In Scrabble. Is it something tile? Blank. X. Well, we might have some work to do. This is a USB port. And with so flames. Oh, okay. So go. Okay. Okay. I got this. So flames. These are all going to pair with flames. So this will be like go down in flames. So what is this? Expresses regret about something, carries a flame for. Gives an angry look. Like glares at. And this will be UGG slippers. Stand-up performance is a solo. And this is soybeans and orb. This could be Lara or Lana. A daze is a. Was it just the first part? No. Bank offerings are CDs. Receptionist turned administrator on The Office is Pam. What is this? Put in a box. Is it like crate up? No. Daze. Oh, that could be stun. Okay. Let's say this is crate up. Maybe this is Lara. High up aloft. There we go. Oh, this must be wrong though. This must be a boot. Ski boot. Workplace inequity is a pay gap. Moments of discovery. I feel like that's ahas. So is kiosk and nerdy wrong? Oof. Let's say that's ahas. Might get the word out. So make it, oh, eraser, like on a pencil. Washington setting is Pacific something time. Depends on the time of year, right? What is this? Not cool. A layer on a roll. A layer on a roll. Hmm. Booty is like loot, probably like Pirates Booty. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. She's really doing something. Something to work on, like a project or an agenda. Oh, this must be LMFAO. I don't know. I'm just aware that there's a group called that. Something to work on. Something to look into. Like a mirror. Liberated. Like, it's not freed. Liberated. Like, fanned the flames. I don't like go down in flames works so well here, but these other ones I'm kind of scratching my head. A delivery site. A place to be pampered. It's like this ends in flames. X to a sorority sister. Not theta, so it's X to a sorority sister. Camouflages hides. Way up on a mountain. Oh, like a T-bar, like a ski lift. Middle C is an example of. Ugh. So not doing great here. 11:16. I would be hoping to be wrapping this up soon, but we're not close. Is this like filaments? Yeah, FBI top 10. This is like filaments, which would be like the stuff that creates a fire. This is like unhip. Infertile. Okay, so this is infertile. Infertile. And this is. I don't totally get what's going on, but I'm pretty sure those answers are right. The good dinosaur, I have no idea. Water under the drawbridge, i.e., like a wake, like uh, transport in a way. This is tuna, ahi tuna. So hopefully I can get some of these downs here. Criticize harshly. Oh, that's like lamb based. Squeeze together, like group hug. Iodine might do. What is this? Oh, LGBTQ. There we go. Iodine might burst into flames. It could be a moat. Squirt is a tot. Transport is a bus. Blasting? Let's say blasting and Arlo. Those feel pretty good. Farmer's market booth is a stall. What is this? Washington setting. That's USA. Like Washington is in the USA. Socket inserts are glass eyes. That's kind of dark. Cooks as some kernels. So something pops, right? Like oil pops. Pops. And this is a birthing or delivery site. Lead into season, preseason. Bet you can't do better. Top this. A hard walk looks like a trek, maybe. Sludge could be goop. Something to work on. Oh, a laptop. Oh, air pops. There we go. Sludge is ooze. Bird that flies with its neck outstretched. Must be a crane. Delivery set. Oh, a porch. Like for an Amazon delivery or something. Uh, Wild catch must be prey, and that's a key. And substitute for subs are heroes. That's really awkward because I literally said this is probably heroes like the first pass I did, and then that ended up being the last thing that I filled in. But I didn't. This X to a sorority sister Chino. I don't. I mean, clearly these are broken up in pieces, right? So like CHI, like that's that letter in Greek. Like what's ZE? I don't. Yeah, I don't really get it. With 47 down, fail spectacularly, or what the answers to the starred clues do. They all go down in flames? I don't know, man. Whatever. Based on where we were at 11 minutes, I'm shocked and thrilled that we got this done in 15:20. As usual, I find myself confused and unsatisfied on Thursday because I just don't really get it. I'm kind of a smart guy, but also kind of a dummy, and this one has got the best of me here. Um, yeah, I don't like why are some of these grayed out and some aren't. Oh, like Blaze. There we go. Blaze. Fire. Fire. Inferno. But so still, like they go down in flames. So just like the grade section meets up with these down here to make it sort of flamey. I don't know. That seems like a cool idea that was not super well executed. Maybe I don't know. I guess that's it though. Is like Blaze, Blaze, Fire, Inferno, and so all of those go down in flames. Sure, why not? I'll give it to you. Anyways, let's have a look and see what we liked and did not like about this puzzle. Q before Q. So I thought MNOP was a pretty good guess here. Like what you would find on a phone. You know, the numbers, the letters on the phone buttons. Yikes. But LGBT also makes perfect sense. I don't love that we're starting with letters and letters, LGBT and FBI. It seems like there might have been a bunch of those LMFAO, ACA, RNA, B Day. I'm not super big fan of that. Um, Uggs. I mean, this makes me think of Tom Brady, who for 20 years was my number one hero in the world when he was a Patriot and legendary spokesman for Uggs. Arlo just always makes me think of Arlo Guthrie, so I might have clued that differently, but Some people know The Good Dinosaur, and some people know Alice's Restaurant. So what are you gonna do? Lions, that's cool. Stand up performance is a solo, a moat, a loft, B day. Just, yeah, I mean, it's not like the end of the world, but don't love it. Transport is a bus, crate up something when you put it in a box. Like, if you just crated it, wouldn't that express the same sentiment? Orb, apt, damn, RNA, we. So I mean that's a whole bunch of just like we see all those answers all the time. Orb, apt, damn, RNA, we. Bunch of short stuff. Too much short stuff. There's a lot of, especially four-letter answers here, but plenty of threes. And nothing close to a grid spanner. I mean, we don't have any particularly long answers. It looks like, filaments and infertile, um, which are only 9 letters. So, chips, eat, mensa, tuna, ahi tuna. This is a personal thing, and it has to do with the way that I solve puzzles because I always kind of do the acrosses and then the downs. By having this out of sequence, like I want this one to be ahi and this one to be tuna, just because that's the way I'm going to see them in the order. But what are you going to do? Unhip, Ryan Johnson. That was pretty good. And what was the other one? Glass onion. Eggy, stall, ants, glass eyes. I mean, that's a really weird one. Socket inserts, just like, oof. I mean, not a socket wrench, your eye socket. What do you insert into your eye socket? Like, for me, nothing. I guess my contact lenses, maybe. LMFAO, Party Rock Anthem. All right. Refry, air pops. I mean, I guess is that like when you make popcorn in an air fryer, or is like air popping a method of cookery? Like again, this is just pops, right? Just like with crate up, it's like no, just cooking the kernels by popping them. That's all. Charlie Brown, much beloved guy. What a guy. Preseason top this ACA Trek Rabid. Amore, ooze, a lot of just same stuff, a lot of the same stuff that we see all the time. Crane, good as hell, wild catch, and good as hell. I mean, so like, if you've constructed a puzzle and you're left with this answer, hell, right? You can make it real dark and start talking about the Bible. You could make it an expression of like, hell no, or like something like that. I much prefer this approach to cluing it, referencing a relatively current song, making this somewhat more youthful. Anything we can do to make crossword puzzles appeal to younger people, like the Lizzo crowd, is great. So I like it because you don't need to know Lizzo's song to infer good as hell. Like you could figure that out without knowing the song. But it adds a nice extra layer of cluing and nice reference point. So just going to say that. Pray, heroes, I say, lamb-based. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone use that word in real life. Group hug. um, so iodine might do blasting. Is that the answer? Like, is it used in bombs? Maybe. Squirt is a tot. Filaments. Boot. Bit of ski wear is a boot. So it's like so boring. I don't know why. Like, I just wish that boot. I feel like there's so many ways you could make boot more interesting. Infertile, USB port, go down in flames, glares at, soybeans. I mean, just like whatever. Lara Spencer. I'm only familiar with Lara Spencer from crossword puzzles. I have no idea who that person is in real life. Days is to stun, CBs, Pam. And so we've got Pam and Dam. We've got Pam, Dam. We've got loot and boot. Not the end of the world, but just feel a little bit little bit alike, I guess. Pay gap, aha moments, eraser. We have USB and USA. Again, like not the end of the world, but just a little bit too much similarity. Layer on a roll is apply. I was totally lost on that one before. Loot, Eras Tour, laptop, mirror, freeze, flames, Ricola. Ricola's a nice one. It's a name, it's a proper noun, but it's one that we're all pretty familiar with and has like a sing-songy catchphrase and did some television advertising, so it's got broad enough appeal. Yearly anniversary, like, does anyone describe anniversaries as yearly? Like, no, they are by definition yearly. So, like, again, a little bit redundant, I think. Delivery to the porch. Place to be pampered is a spa. Kai. I think Kai is how you say that. Kai. Hides, T-bar, key, and ahi. So, I mean, I don't know. This puzzle gave me some trouble. Like, at 11 minutes, I was thinking this was going to be a real slog, but it all kind of came together there on my second pass through the puzzle, through the grid. So yeah, not too bad. It gave us a theme, so that's what Thursdays ought to do. But I don't think that this theme really added much to my experience here. And if we didn't have the theme, but we had some better cluing and fill, I think I would have been okay with that. But not too bad. And, still managed to get out of it relatively unscathed in 15 and a half minutes. So yeah, that's about it. I don't have much planned for this weekend. I'm kind of just on Christmas mode, like many of you are, I'm sure. Probably your YouTube watching habits are being disrupted by the holidays, and maybe you're traveling or whatever. But yeah, just kind of chilling out here, hoping it snows a little bit, and enjoying Christmas in the mountains, I suppose. But that's about it. I might try to do a live solve tomorrow or Saturday. I don't have much else going on this week, so it seems like it would be appropriate to squeeze in as many as possible, get the algorithm back on my side. And as always, I appreciate you guys joining me for this live solve of the New York Times crossword, and hope you'll join me again next time, whether it's in the next couple days or not. And hope that the holiday season's treating you well. So yeah, as always, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and please tune in next time for another live solve. Thanks. Bye.